What's up, guys? Let's get to it. Today I'm at a client's house and I'm actually picking up a Chevy Malibu. It's all the way over there. I'm picking up this car because it has a check engine light. And if you're a Turo host and you know anything about Turo hosting, you know that when your car has a check engine light, you get dinged for it. It takes away from your stars, customers complain, and it brings bad review to your account. Today, he's having me fix up the Chevy Malibu. It has a check engine light issue and it has a bearing issue. I'm gonna pick it up right now and I'm gonna go fix the check engine light issue and the bearing issue, and I'm gonna return it tonight. It has a trip booked and it's going out of the rental tomorrow. This client of mine has a Hyundai Sonata. The car is right here. It has a recall, and because of that, it's sitting. There's no solution to the recall yet. I'm here right now. I drove myself. I brought a spare car. Sometimes when I come here, I use Uber, and sometimes I have someone bring me over. But when I don't come with Uber or no one drops me off, I usually drive myself so that when upon delivering his car, I have a way to get out of here. But for today, this is my way out of here when I bring back his car. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. So over here is my car that I brought over here. This is one of his rental cars. This is a Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, and I believe right now there's a recall on this. Turo has deplatformed this car, so the car has been kicked off Turo for now till the issue is fixed. So it's sitting over here. This is a Honda Accord that this client has for rent. Okay, let me make sure I lock my car. Yeah, my car is locked. So this is another Honda Accord. I believe this is a stick shift car. So if you're gonna do Turo, try to stay away from cars that are very high prone to recalls and stick shift cars and cars that just will be very selective when finding guests and people to book them. And here is the third car. So this is the one that I'm going to be fixing the hub bearing and whatever it is that's causing the check engine light, which I believe is catalytic converter. So let's get in and get out of here. As you can see, that's what I'm supposed to be fixing on this car. You can see the check engine light is on, and it has about 5 codes, so I'm going to be taking care of that. So the issue with some of these Turo cars is that sometimes you buy these cars, you don't know who your guest is going to be, their driving pattern, the way they handle your car. But at the end of the day, whatever issue is encountered, you have to fix it. So in this case here, he's having a check engine light issue. It could be nothing, or it could be something minor. Because right now, as I'm looking at the dash, the check engine light is on, but the hub bearing traction light is not on. Maybe by the time I get to the shop, it will come back on. So whatever it is, I'm gonna have to fix that. On the other note, I also have to install a spare tire in this car. The client already paid for that. They already notified me that they need a spare tire in this car. That's one of the requirements for a car on Turo, because you have to equip it with spare just in case a guest, while renting the car, encounters a flat. They have to have a way to basically rectify that issue and keep rolling. Other than that, it might cost you a couple of stars. The goal is to keep your car in such a good condition that whenever people book your car, they have no option but to give you all stars. They have to give you 5-star rating because you are such a good host. That's what being an all-star host is all about, and more so, that's even what being a power host is all about. So I'm probably gonna stop by the junkyard. I'm gonna pick up a spare tire and put it in here. And one of my Toyota Camrys also needs a spare tire, so I'm probably gonna kill 2 birds with a stone. Stopping at the junkyard and picking up everything that this car needs and what my car needs. Once I pick up that, I'm gonna proceed to the shops to get this issue rectified and find out what this car got going on. This client is actually a very good friend of mine. We're both Nigerians, Nigerian Americans. I've known him for a while. He was introduced to me by another client friend of mine. And over the years, we've developed such a good relationship. He trusts me with a lot of things that has to do with his car issues. Even at some point, I used to maintain his Maserati when he had the Maserati Ghibli. So if you know anything about the Maserati Ghibli, they're, very high maintenance cars. So he used to have like little issues, sometimes major issues. At some point, I believe his car was scratched up and damaged, so I had to paint that too. He had to bring it in so we could do some body work on it. He's been good to me, and when you're good to me, I'm good to you too. So I take good care of his cars and I make sure everything that he needs is done, and I give him a very fair price so that he doesn't have to go out of his way to try to negotiate with mechanics and all these people. That's why he needs me, because I already understand the market. I make sure he gets charged a fair price, and I make sure that he gets the best outcome out here and his cars stay well maintained and ready for these Turo trips. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, you're a Turo host and you need maintenance services, whatever it is, mechanical repair, auto body work, purchase new car acquisitions, sell the old cars that you have and get rid of them and replace them with cash or replace them with better cars, get in touch with me. My socials are in the description. Check out, everything is in the description. So you get in touch with me and I can help make your life easier as a Turo host. Even if you're in Get Around or you're in Hire Car or you're in any of the other platforms, I'm still here to make your life easier. So get in touch. Let's get to making your life easier, okay? See you soon. Okay, I'm here at the junkyard. Trying to go get what needs to be gotten. Whew. So I was told up front that there's one in row 200 and something. So I'm gonna go check for it. As you guys come with me, I'm gonna go check and see if I can find this Toyota Camry. I just need a few things from it. And then I also have to find the Chevy Malibu 2013 and grab some things from the back as well. Well, let's find it. Of everything I came here looking for, the only thing I found was the spare tire to the Malibu. It's pretty much brand new, so I'm gonna take it. That first one wasn't a fit. Finally, we found it. Let's check it out. It's exactly the same car that we have, and watch this tire fit. Check this out. Finally, boom, we'll have the right fit. So this is good. All right. For those of you that watch my other videos, these are the kind of spare tires I told you guys to sell on eBay for exotic cars. This right here is worth about $250, but it's sitting here carelessly. So there you go. See what it looks like? This is for Porsche, BMW, Audi, Mercedes. So the yard is closed, but we made it here on time to grab what we needed. I wish I could have gotten the stuff for my Toyota Camry, but I wasn't able to. So I'm probably gonna come back another day to grab the stuff that I need for the Toyota Camry. So for now, we'll just go back to the shop. We're gonna grab catalytic converter and whatever else this car needs, a hub bearing, on our way back to the shop to make sure this car gets fixed and is on time for the renter tomorrow. Finally, I'm returning the car back to the owner. The rental car slash Turo car, it's kind of halfway done. And we did the best that we could do. The car had 3 codes. It had a code for the catalytic converter, it had a code for the fuel sending unit, and then it had the last code for the solenoid. So the solenoids were changed. I went ahead and put some catalytic converter cleaner, in the form of CataClean in the fuel tank to see if it would help alleviate the problem. And I did an oil change because the oil was very dirty. So at this point, let's see if some of the stuff that I've done is going to help alleviate the issue. The owner of the car decided to go ahead and provide their own catalytic converter. So they ordered the catalytic converter from eBay, I believe. It was just about the same price as AutoZone. That will be coming in, and when that comes in, we'll finish the last part of the issues wrong with this car. I'm gonna show you guys the things that we changed. Right now, I'm on my way to deliver the car back to the owners. Well, that's it for what we did with this car, and hopefully the owner is happy with all the work that was done with it. It was less than a 24-hour turnaround period. So I picked up the car yesterday, did everything, put the spare tire, put 2 bottles of CataClean in there, changed the oil and the filter, went ahead and changed the 2 solenoids, the exhaust and intake solenoid. Catalytic converter is on the way, so when that comes in, we're gonna weld it on. So that's all the work that was done on there. here we are. The car has been delivered. The check engine light at the last moment when I got here stopped coming on. One code was left. It just had one code out of one, which was for the catalytic converter. It had a code P0420. I used my scanner to clear the code. Everything looks good. So the car is ready to be rented. I believe it's going out at 3 p.m. It should be ready. So with that, my work here is done. So I'm about to head back to the city and about to jump in my car. And with that, I'll see you guys next time on the next episode with The Solutionist. Call me if you need maintenance management, if you need logistics management, or you just need to buy or sell a car. Whatever you need, I could provide these services as pertaining to automotive vehicles. Thank you for watching. You guys keep watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.